Oh, y'all, I'm not gonna do y'all like that. Be better. Okay, hey, hey, hey. Y'all, I'm gonna get straight to the point. Hey mamas, hey mamas, hey mamas. Y'all, I'm in my squeaky chair. So don't judge me, okay? Don't judge me, okay? But if you are a mom and you have been wondering how to make an income online, sis, this live is gonna be for you. Hey Jude, welcome in, sis. Thank you, sis. How you doing? How's everything going? But yeah, sis, for my mamas, okay? Because I know I'll be having a lot of people that hop in here that are not moms. Again, if you are a mom and you are looking for a way to make income online, sis, I'm telling you, give me about 20 minutes, okay? I ain't gonna be on here too long because I gotta start cooking, okay? Good getting off of work. Okay, sis, be careful, okay? But I help moms make money online without being influencers, without being techie, difficult type of people, regular moms, just like myself. And like I said, if you are a mom and you're interested, girl, I'm going to show you really quickly the system that you need that's going to transform your life, that's going to transform your financial situation, that's going to finally give you peace of mind, that time off you want with your babies, and for you to start doing the things that you want to do. So, like I said, I'm not going to be on here too long. You okay, baby? Okay, sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm a mama first, okay? I got kids. Okay, now sis, I ain't trying to be mean or nothing like that. I'm not here to motivate you. I'm not here to try to sell nothing to you. I'm just here to try to show you a system that will actually work with your life. Whether you're working, you're not working, you're a stay-at-home mom, you're a working mom, you're a work from home mom, whatever, okay? So let me share my screen really quickly. But if you are watching the live, girl, and if you watching the replay of this live, do me a favor and put some hearts in the chat, y'all. I like the color pink. Y'all want to put some pink hearts in the chat? Yeah, I told you I was gonna start being a little bit more engaging with y'all. Cause girl, I be trying to get to the point. Okay, y'all let me know if y'all can see my screen. I know sometimes it takes a quick little second. Move this. Okay, thank you, Drew. Thank you, Drew. Thank you, Drew. Can y'all see it before I move off? Because once I move off here, girl, I'm looking over here. I'm looking over here. Let me know if you can see my screen because I don't want to go black on y'all. Okay, cool, cool. Thank you, Drew. Okay, girl. So again, I'm gonna be looking because I'm sharing my screen on this side. I hope y'all don't mind, but I'm gonna be looking over here. But y'all, one thing that I really wanted to talk about is just really why moms fail. And I'm speaking from experience. I'm speaking from girl, I done been through it, okay? Fail at trying to make online income, okay? And again, it's not because moms don't want to put in the work. We put in work every single day. We show up every single day. We problem solve every single day, right? It's not that, okay? They fail because we didn't have a clear system, okay? We didn't have something that actually fit our lifestyle, something that actually speaks to us, that makes sense to us, that's going to allow us to feel seen, feel heard when you're actually learning. I've started so many different side hustles, y'all, and I started and I stopped and I started and I stopped because I did not have a clear system. But that changes all today with NPM, okay? So I wanted to kind of quickly show you the Mompreneur Method. And sis, this right here, this about to be game changer, okay? As you seeing this, I'm gonna walk you through it real quick. And like I said, I don't need a lot of your time. And y'all, I'm gonna keep trying to toggle back and forth. So if y'all say something, let me know. Hello, Queen. Thank you. Yes, I can see you. Hey, welcome in, Black Woman Soldier. Okay, I know you strong. Okay, period, sis. Period. Welcome in the live. Y'all make sure y'all put some pink hearts in the live, okay? Let me know y'all present. Y'all hearing me? And if you got any questions, feel free, okay? Ask away, okay? But the biggest thing why I feel like so many moms fail at these online businesses, y'all, is because they don't know what to post. They don't know what to say. They don't know what to talk about. They don't know how to not sound salesy and things like that, right? It's so hard because a lot of us feel like we have to fall into this code switching. In order for me to make money, I need to be this different type of person. When in reality, the best way to make some money is being yourself and being able to show up as you every single day. And that's what I'm about to show you what NPM is going to do for you, girl, okay? So I got some mamas in here that's excited. Are y'all excited? Do y'all want to learn about NPM? Do I got any mamas in here that is looking to make online income? Sorry, y'all, I had to go back and forth. I'm trying to, I need to see the chat over here. Let me move the chat. Y'all put some, let me know. I didn't even think about that. I should have did that. Okay, y'all. If y'all talking, I just want to make sure I'm catching, okay? So I want to talk about quickly what MPM is, because I know I got some new people here. And like I said, I know I got some people that's going to come back and watch the live. But y'all, MPM is not a course, okay? I have courses inside of the program, okay? But MPM is not a course. It is a done for you income system for moms to finally be able to make income online the easy way. The way that shows you what to do, shows you what to say, shows you what to post. Literally, sis, if you can plug and play, if you can copy and paste, you can make online income, okay? So that's what MPM is, okay? Everything inside of this program is plug and play. All you have to do is just show up, be yourself, be you. You ain't got to code switch. You ain't got to pretend to be nobody else. We're not influencers, okay? We everyday moms that want to make passive income, that, you know what I'm saying, wanted to create something for ourselves so it's not constant burnout. Every time I get paid, my money gone. Every time I get paid, hell, the money gone before I even get paid, okay? So again, if you're looking for income that could possibly even replace your full-time income, it all depends on you, okay? So I'm gonna break this down, like I said, really quickly. And like I said, if y'all got any questions, let me know, okay? So inside of MPM, like I said, this is a digital income system that was built for moms, okay? So that's another thing that I really want to talk about. You know, everybody like to say niche and niche down, this, and that. But being in a community of like-minded individuals is extremely important, especially when you're starting a new journey, especially when you're starting this new business venture. Because, you know, sometimes our family may not be the most supportive. Sometimes our family don't get it. They don't understand. And that's fine, right? But when you're in a community of moms, not only is it super motivating and super supporting, but it also is that constant reminder of, if she can do it, I can do it too. I'm just, you know, essentially just like her. I'm a mom. I overthink things sometimes. I'm over analytical sometimes. But at the end of the day, I'm a mom who also brought life into this world, who also problem solves every single day. So if I can do that and I can manage that and I can be good at that, maybe a business, that's nothing. Okay. So y'all with me? Y'all still with me? Y'all still with me? Who I got in here? Okay. Okay, y'all. Just again, I want to keep going back and forth, okay? So I want to get straight to the point because I know y'all want to know the reason why this system is going to work for you as a mom. And again, no matter your background, no matter where you started from, if you don't know this about me, I've literally helped people from the ages of 16 all the way up to 67 scale their digital marketing businesses, okay? But I'm telling you now, sis, a done for you digital system, that's what changes the game, okay? But let me really show you what changes the game. So this is the community tab, okay? So when you land inside of MPM, this is what it looks like. As you can see, the #1 community for moms ready to learn digital marketing, A through Z, build a brand, earn income, all while balancing motherhood, okay? Because all we do, sis, is hustle and mom. I don't know about y'all. I mean, I'm a wife too, but all I do is hustle and mom, girl. That's what I feel like a lot of us do, okay? But this is the community tab in the feature. Like I said, you're in a community with like-minded moms. The moms that are in here currently are just moms who were tired of trying to figure this out alone, who needed support, who needed a system that was actually built for them. MPM is for moms, okay? Other programs, it's just this one size fit all, but some of us are not all one size fit all, right? Some of us need something catered strictly to us, that speaks to us, because that's how we understand. And as moms, and this is why it was so important when I, built MPM, baby, I'm living it on time every day, okay? But that doesn't mean I can't make income. That doesn't mean that I can't have a system that works for me when I'm out shopping, when I'm working, when I'm traveling, when I'm spending money on my kids, whatever. I can make money while doing all of those things. And I'm telling you, sis, from experience, if you do not learn how to make money while you sleep, while you on vacation, while you working your 9 to 5 or whatever, I'm telling you, sis, you're going to be working and experience burnout and going through that same cycle pretty much until the day you die. And I don't know about you, but I ain't trying to do that, okay? So again, that's why I built MPM. So this is the community tab. You'll see like updates inside of here. One thing inside of MPM, I am huge and really big on support and accountability. So every Tuesday we have a live Q&A call. So on top of all of this information that you get inside, y'all, I ain't even got to that part yet, right? But on top of all the information that you get inside MPM and how you're going to learn, you also are going to be a part of, like, you're getting mentorship, okay? So every Tuesday I hop on, we have a call at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I get on there and ask your questions, answer any questions that you have. Sometimes I have questions, okay? The community is there's something that I may know that you don't know. There's something that you know that I might not know. It's not about that. It's about moms coming together, uniting, passing ideas off of each other. The moms really do enjoy that call. Just because there's a lot of different moms from a lot of different, levels of where they're at in their current journey. And it really is helpful. There's moms that are complete beginners. There's moms that have gotten sales. There's moms who are scaling their own businesses. So it's really really helpful to get those different points of view sometimes. It's not just me always talking, y'all. I know I talk a lot, but I promise it's not just me always talking, okay? So every Tuesday we do that live Q&A. Again, you can ask questions. Sometimes I do social media audits, anything that's going to help you and continue to push you in getting and earning what you came to do. That's the whole point of it. And then on top of that, on Saturday, because again, I'm a big believer, because I know that every mom can do this, no matter where you're at, no matter your experience. It's all about you just saying yes and you wanting to do something different for yourself. On Saturday, I have this call that I do. It's called Sell It Mama Saturday, where I literally give you tips and tricks, stuff that I'm using in my personal, journey and everything like that to actually help you scale the business. And specifically, we're talking about MPM, how to sell it. So again, you got the community tab, sis, where you can ask questions, really engage with other moms inside of the community, ask from their experience, all that. On top of, you got the Tuesday live Q&A. And then Saturday, Sell It Mama Saturday. So baby, that's just all that was just support. Okay. That's support. Now I want to quickly show you, because girl, when I tell you I put together MPM, sis, I had you in mind. I get it. If y'all don't know if I got any overthinker, over analytical people like me, but baby, this was for you. Okay. So when you hop inside of the classroom here, these are where you'll see all the modules. Now I want to mention all of these modules are podcast style. So again, baby, I be limited on time, okay? But again, that does not mean just because you limited on time that you don't have time to actually learn a skill that somebody can never take away from you. That's going to keep you. I'm telling y'all, when you learn digital marketing, when you learn high income skills like this, you literally are setting yourself up to never be broke another day in your life. So you're not worried if your job try to come at you sideways or whatever, because as long as you have your phone and Wi-Fi, baby, you're going to get paid. Okay. So you have all these modules here, again, podcast style, so you can listen to them on the go. You can listen to them when you're dropping the kids off. You can listen to them, girl, when you clean up, doing whatever it is that you're doing. But again, you're retaining this information. It's easier to retain this information. You know why? Because it's built for a mom. It's literally one thing about me that I love sharing with people and a lot of my mentees and a lot of my students, and this is, again, hence why I built MPM, was I have a hard time learning. And it's funny because I used to think I was the only person that felt this way. I have a hard time learning in structure, or like when somebody's talking down to me. So I was like, hey, like, it's really hard for me to focus. It's really hard for me to try to take notes, and I really don't understand. And I still feel lost. And now I'm kind of pissed off because I done went through all the information. And I still don't know what the hell to do. I used to panic about that stuff, right? But once I figured it out, I was like, okay, not everybody has to learn like that. So let me put something together where the learning part of it can be fun, like you having a conversation with your homegirl. And any of the moms will tell you that's one thing that I'm really big on. Literally, when you start learning inside of MPM, it actually is fun. It actually is like, hey, I'm talking to sis. Another reason why I created this community, y'all, is because I had no friends. So I was like, let me put my homegirl on game real quick on, I scaled my business, to over $300,000. So let me put this on. Let me, share the information. So that's the vibe of the modules. Again, it's truly something like you've never seen. But girl, because again, I literally put the what do they say? The foolproof, girl, whatever. But because again, I know moms are limited on time, and I know moms sometimes can't get through modules, right? So you know what I did? Because I am a lover of AI, y'all, and I used to be terrified of AI. I'm like, this is crazy. Like, why is this stuff taking over, right? Once I fell in love with ChatGPT, girl, I said, oh, I'm about to put my own chat GPT together for my program, because if I can take all this information, I just want to help you make income. Okay. So I want to tell you what to post, what to talk about, what to, how to sell, all of that. I teach it in all these modules here. Okay. But again, sis, if you limited on time, I got you. Okay. So all you have to do is come into this Start Here Mama module here. Oh, y'all. And boom, meet Mama Bot. Okay. She kind of look like me, don't she, y'all? Just a little bit, don't she? She look just a little bit, okay? But this is Mama Bot. Girl, this is your 24/7 AI assistant. Sis has been programmed to load all of the information inside of MPM, okay? So like I said, if you don't go through the modules, which I definitely recommend that you do, okay? Because it's definitely going to be beneficial for you, sis got all the information, got you covered, okay? So when you get inside, you have access to her. So literally eliminates the excuse of you don't know what to talk about, you don't know what to post, none of that, sis. You can't make up no excuses. If you can copy and paste, you can make an income online. Okay. So I'm gonna quickly kind of show y'all. Let me hide this real quick. This is what she looks like when you get in here. And day one, when you get inside of NPM, I always tell the mama this, like, go straight to her. Because again, I want to make this process easy, seamless for you. Okay. So literally you use Mama Bot. You can ask her anything, literally. And I'm about to give y'all an example. So let me think of something. Y'all, I'm not a, girl, I'm not a texter when I be, or I'm not a typer. I'm always, I don't think it'll let me talk. It might let me talk. I just joined. Okay. I just joined NPM today. I'm a complete beginner. I'm nervous. I don't have no sales because this is what y'all always be saying. And I don't know what to post. What should I do first? Girl, you better learn to use AI to get you paid. I'm just saying. Okay, she picked up everything that I said, right? So I'm dropping this in there. And I'm showing y'all again, sis, if you can copy and paste, you can make some money online. Okay. Hey, mama, welcome to NPM. You already did the hard part, saying yes to yourself. So let's take a deep breath and remember, you're not behind, you're not alone, you're not supposed to know it all. Now let's walk this out step by step, beginner style, no pressure. Okay. So she says, first, let's get you in a daily flow mode. Okay. Check-in time. How much energy do you got today? And y'all, when I built this bot and I was putting it together, I've literally put over 12,000 hours of just info, things that I did, things that I use to help some of my mentees scale their businesses and things like that. Like I have a student that's made over $600,000. I have 3 other students that have made over $100,000. So everything that I used that was working for them, I was like, let me put this in here because again, it's not about you not having the right product. You need a product that actually has a system. And when you have that, it makes doing this, y'all, a breeze. Okay. So literally she asked, sis, you got what type of energy you got today? You got 15 minutes, you got 30 minutes, you got 60 minutes. Okay. Because again, as a mama, baby, I'm limited on time. I can only do so much, but I still want to get paid. Okay. Okay, so it says, tell me, and she'll give you examples. So I literally built this where you're going to be talking back and forth, right? Because again, this ain't no generic responses. This is literally fit to you. This is why I'm saying a digital product shouldn't be a one size fit all situation. Okay, when you get inside of the Mompreneur Method, your experience is going to be completely different from the next mama next to you. Okay, because again, we're all starting from different paths. We're not comparing our chapters to this person's chapter or none of that. We ain't doing that. Okay, and again, it's important for you to speak in your voice, and that's how you build a successful brand. If you're trying to get on the internet and be somebody that you're not, you're never going to get anywhere. I'm saying that because I used to be that. I used to be like, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Baby, wasn't nobody messing with me. Okay, so again, that's very, very important. But again, I also wanted to fit your lifestyle, right? And I got to make it make sense. Okay, so it says, but since you said I'm a complete beginner, I don't know what to post, no sales yet. Let me give you a clear starting point right now. Step 1, pick one freebie to promote. Okay, you're in your freebie era. Sorry, y'all. Era. No pressure to sell yet. Okay, freebies build trust and open doors. Pick one of these NPM freebies to lead with. Okay, so inside of NPM, again, when I tell you, sis, you ain't got to build nothing. I did the work for you. Okay, I include a 10-minute video training that all you have to do is just plug and play. There's a video in there that shows you how to do it. Again, very easy, very simple. But also when you get inside of NPM, sis, you got access to me. Okay, you get my phone number and you get your questions answered. But again, I'm always going to tell you, use Mama Bot, okay, 24/7. But I include 2 different freebies that you can use already ready to go, plug and play, change it, make it your font colors, your brand, whatever it is that you want to do, right? But I also always encourage the moms, you definitely can create your own freebie. Okay, one thing that I'm a big believer in, girl, you can sell NPM over and over and over, and that's amazing. And some moms are comfortable with doing that, but I'm always going to encourage you to, once you learn these skills, y'all, can't nobody take these skills from you. So you can take it and apply it to your own business. You can teach it to your kids. My son, who's 11 years old, is keep creating digital products. So that's the beauty of it, okay? But sorry to get a little sidetracked. But yeah, I tell my mamas all the time, that's really good practice for you to get into this, you know what I'm saying? But again, if you don't want to do that, you a lazy girl like me, you just love plug and play, you have that option, okay? But as you can see, it says if you're unsure, I'm recommending starting with 10-minute training. It's done for you. Just post it in point, basically what I just said, y'all. Okay, and then step number 2, post one piece of content. If your energy is low, here's what to do today, okay? And with this bot and everything like that, again, when you first get into it the first time, she's going to ask you a series of questions because she wants to build this around your brand voice, okay? So that's really important. So this information that you're seeing that's on my screen right now, you're not going to see it on your screen. I mean, you may see something similar to it, but it's not going to be like that because everybody who experienced Mama Bot is completely different, okay? And that's for a reason, because My audience is my audience. We all could be talking to moms, right? But you could be talking to what's the generation before us? Girl, I'm a millennial. Gen X, Gen Z. You could be talking strictly to Gen Z moms. You could be talking to boomer moms. You could be talking to, so we all have different audiences, okay? But this, again, when you get started with MPM, the important thing is I took out what so many people stress out about, what so many people focus on, and that's that niche. So many people get hung up on niche. Girl, who am I got? Who am I talking to? Whatever. Since you a mama, you solve problems every day. You do this literally with your eyes closed. You damn sure can run a business, and a business that's easy to talk to, essentially yourself. This is what I tell my students all the time. Like, y'all, selling things online or whatever you want to call it, I don't even really consider it selling. I consider it a blessing because I've been able to help so many moms, so many women, so many people, come out of their financial hardships, be able to do the things that they've always wanted to do, right? So again, selling, and this is why when people say, oh, I don't want to come off salesy, only time you're ever going to come off salesy is if you don't believe in what you're talking about, okay? But y'all, this is real good. Let me keep going. But as you can see, it even gives you like a piece of content. So again, takes out that whole idea of, can I really do this? Is this really possible? I don't know. Like, because y'all been doing this for a little minute, and I've heard everything. I've heard every excuse. I've heard it all. Okay. And I'm like, girl, if I could do this, y'all, you can do this too. Like, I can't say it enough. Like, I have every odd obstacle against me. But I said, you know what? I want something different in life, okay? But again, you keep asking me questions, everything like this, or y'all got sidetracked. But like, I could be like, y'all, what's another question? What's a good question? How do I, oh no, y'all, I ain't typing nothing. How do I promote MPM without selling? How y'all be saying? How do I promote MPM without sounding salesy? I feel like that's what everybody always asks. How do you promote a digital product without sounding salesy? Y'all still with me? Okay. Ooh, let's see. Ooh, you see how she said, ooh, yes, y'all. And Mama Bot, she got a little swag about her too. She real funny too, okay? Ooh, yes, Mama, let's talk about it. Because listen, being salesy is out, being serving is in. Let's rephrase it. You're not pushing a program, you're offering a solution to moms who's tired, ready, and praying for a way out. So here's how we keep it real and non-salesy. Serve first, sell later. Your freebie is your handshake. Start by promoting a freebie, y'all. And again, when you get in here, step by step, okay? She's telling you what to do. She's gonna tell you what to say, all of that, okay? Start promoting your freebie or whatever. Because again, I teach this to my students all the time. When you first get into digital products, like, don't get me wrong, people make sales the first day, couple weeks or whatever like that. But in general, I'm always gonna tell you, like, definitely start off with a freebie because it is important to serve y'all. It is important to really show people that you genuinely do care. Yes, we all want to make some money, and you gonna make some money, okay? But there's nothing wrong with giving value for free. I tell people all the time, think about them all when they be giving away them bourbon chickens in the little cup. You know what I'm saying? You taste it, what you go do? You go and buy it, okay? So give people a little taste. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But again, you don't have to do that. You don't have to build that. It's already done for you, okay? And then she even tells you what to say as far as a caption. I made a 10-minute video for a mama who's been curious but unsure. No pressure, just clarity, comment video. And again, keep in mind, if you ask mom about this exact same question, this is not going to be the exact answer because it's going to be your vibe, your voice, okay? And inside of MPM, I also even show you how to personalize your chat GPT. So even outside of mama bot. So if you do decide that you want to start working on your own offers and things like that, it will be in your voice. So many people, y'all, are using chat GPT the wrong way. And chat GPT is literally creating $1 million businesses in 8 minutes. So girl, I know AI a little scary, but you better take advantage of it before they take it away from us and start making you a bag, okay? Before your job try to send you home. Because y'all, that's another thing that's been on my heart lately. Since they really trying to push us home, they really trying to take away our rights as women, as moms. So sis, look, I said if they really want us to be at home, barefoot and pregnant, I don't know about that. I ain't about to be doing that again. But if that's what y'all want, maybe I'm gonna be getting the bag while I'm doing it. So all that you thinking now I ain't gonna have no say, but we'll talk about that for another video, okay? But then it also says tell your story, okay? Your journey is your sales strategy. Again, This is the biggest reason why so many people fail. They feel like they need to convert and they got to be who they see, who they think is successful, not knowing how many times that person has failed and started over and started over and started over. But because you are seeing a finished product, because you are seeing, oh my God, they have so many followers, I need to make my story just like them. And then you do that, but then it's hard to stay consistent because it's not your story and you fail. But we ain't doing that. So in MPM, it's all about you telling your story, okay? That is how you actually bring in sales and make sales, okay? So again, no need to be the expert, just be honest. Why did you join MPM? What were you tired of? What has shifted already? Things like that, okay? Step by step, y'all, plug and play. All you doing is plugging in your little feelings, okay? I joined MPM because I was tired of feeling stuck. I wanted a system that didn't drain me. And now I'm learning. It was me trying to change my voice. And now I'm learning how to make money from home without doing the most. If you've been feeling the same, DM me. Boom. Sis, she gave you everything. You can't copy and paste this. Copy and paste this. That's all you got to do. Start making money online, okay? That's how easy, simple this is for real, y'all. I'm not playing, okay? And then also it says focus on the problem that you solve instead of saying by NPM. Like, y'all, literally. Y'all want me to do some more questions? I'll keep going. I'll keep going, okay? I thought I had some. Let me see, because I'm trying to think. I did a Q&A the other day, and I'm like, let me see what somebody asked me. Oh, I know. Everybody want to know the money part, okay? If I sell one MPM every single day for 30 days, how much money will I make? Because this is another thing, girl. You got to start putting it to paper, okay? If I sell one MPM every day, sis, we talk to moms every single day, right? You sell one MPM a day for 30 days. One sale is $397. That's 100% profit that you keep, okay? 30 sales is $11,910. Okay? $11,910. Now this ain't selling 100. I know y'all be seeing all them little Canva video create a product for $27 and sell it 100 times. Girl, for $2,700, I believe in working smart, not hard. Moms want a system that's actually going to work, a system that eliminates confusion, y'all. So that's what makes this simple and easy. That's what makes this, you don't come off salesy or whatever, because you're speaking to yourself. You're speaking to where you were before you actually said yes to yourself, before you actually said, you know what, I'm worth the investment. I deserve to have income. I deserve to make money again while I'm doing things with my babies, while I'm being present with my babies. I'm tired of signing up for 60 hours of overtime when I can just show up as me, be my true self, not have to code switch, not have to be like, I gotta go in this. Baby, I know. Okay. I'm just saying. But all profit, no product creation, no overhead, no inventory, just you, your content, your story in this system. Okay. Like that's crazy, ain't it? Is that crazy, y'all? For real. But I mean, again, and you can continue just to ask her questions and like I said, help you with your actual journey. But y'all, again, the modules alone, when you get inside, I'm telling you, sis, you're going to be blown away. NPM is truly like no other community, no other program. And again, it's because it's a system. It's not one size fit all. Okay. It's not. And again, I'm not speaking to every mom. I'm speaking to the moms who want change. I'm speaking to the moms who are just, again, tired of like, bro, every time I get paid, money gone. Life does not have to be like that, y'all. I was in a cycle for so long of, damn, soon, maybe it's Thursday, the money hitting on Friday, baby, the money already gone, right? Got tired of that. Got tired of telling my kids, I can't do it this week. I can't do this. Got tired of it, y'all, for real. Got tired of like, you know what I'm saying, not being able to go out on day night, hubby, like none of that, you know what I'm saying? But then I was like, you know what? I'm seeing too many people out here winning. If they can do it, I can do it too. They are not better than me. And so again, and I even once I learned and I scaled and I could start predicting my income, I said every mom needs to experience this. Every mom needs to wake up to notifications on her phone, knowing that she just helped and blessed another mom. Y'all, like again, it's not about being salesy. It's not about trying to be a salesperson. Like people ask me all the time, I don't consider myself a digital marketer. It's not what I do. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. That's why every time you hear me, I say, "Hey, I'm Sierra Johnny. I'm wife, mom too." Because that's who all I do is hustle and mom, y'all. But hustling don't got to be hard. Hustling needs to be smart. And when you learn how to incorporate a system, like I said, you'll learn to make money in your sleep, and you will learn that you know what. I'm definitely worth more than a 25-cent raise after a year of me busting my ass, after a year of me missing out on my child's events, after a year of me having to reschedule appointments because I got to be at work. And once you realize that and you accept that in your heart, your life will completely change. But you got to feel that you're worthy. You got to feel like, you know what? This ain't too good to be true. It can happen. If it can happen for that mom and that mom and that mom, surely it can happen for me. So again, I get on here every day to answer any questions, really help. I try to give away as much free information as I possibly can. Sis, you ain't got to do it the hard way. You ain't got to get out here and try to build your own program or anything like that. You literally can plug and play. You literally have 24/7, 24/7, 24/8 support. Okay? You literally give me as your coach. You literally have a community of supportive moms, y'all. There is no other community, point blank period, y'all, out there like that are actually teaching you high income skills that, again, won't leave you stuck. So many courses and programs that I've personally experienced prior to my actual like experience, I really used to feel like was a setup. Like, you'll take me so far just to drop me and have me figure it out. I don't play that NPM. Not at all. And that's exactly why I built the bot, because I love helping people. And y'all, when I discovered this and I figured this out, and like I said, I was like, I can actually have predictable income and I don't have to do the most. I can literally film the things that I do anyway. And it's like, I'm doing two things at once, baby. I'm getting the house clean, I'm cooking, I'm doing everything I need to do, but I'm also turning this into content that actually pays me every day. Every day, y'all. Pays me when I go on vacation, pays me when I take off. So like, that's the best feeling in the whole wide world. And I feel like every mom should experience. One thing that I always share inside my community, y'all, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna let y'all go. I told you I wasn't gonna be here too long. Is, once I figured out and I felt like I cracked the code, right? Something, God just put it on my heart. And I was like, how I feel like people always wait to like share information once they, hit that level, they hit their first million, they hit when I started seeing, okay, I can consistently make 10K months, sometimes more, sometimes a little bit less or whatever, depending on how I show up. And I'm using a system. Let me take these mamas with me, because if I can scale my business to, $300,000 as a complete beginner, surely I can sell it to $1 million. Surely I can scale it to 10 million, 100 million or whatever. Okay. So what if people think you do a little crazy or whatever like that, girl? You need to be, okay. You need to be delulu about Jesus. Okay. Because anything is possible. And again, once I discovered that, I said, I got to take mamas with me. Sis, it's too easy. I've been able to help moms who literally were living in their car, literally put out nowhere to go or whatever, but they was like, you know what, I'm ready for change. Yeah, it's gonna be scary, but doing the same damn thing come next year is even scarier. Again, showing up. Y'all, my little light went off. See, it's time for me to get off. But y'all, I'm telling y'all, baby, it took 125-cent raise for me for a year. 25. That's it. Nothing else. Oh, y'all, my little light did. So again, if you are a mom, sis, I'm gonna tell you right now, you can click the link down below. I also have some free resources, y'all, down below. Let me hurry up. I'm doing good. I got this call I gotta get on. And girl, I need to be cooked. Sorry, y'all. Let me turn my light on. I gotta have good light. I told y'all I was trying to step up my content game this year, y'all. Y'all know I'm a little ghetto. Girl, it's dead. Okay, it's dead. Okay, we're back. Y'all had to have my good light on, okay? Hey, Tori, I can't see, girl. Hey, girl. But for real, if you are a mom, like I said, only serious moms, only moms that want to change their life, y'all. Again, I'm not one of the type of people like, this ain't no start and stop situation. Once you get in, be prepared to be sick of me, because I hold you accountable. The community, we hold you accountable. And like I said, you got support, okay? But everything is linked down below. Like I said, I do have some free resources as well. But if you have questions, feel free to reach out. Like I said, I try to get on here every single day to, give free information, show you, sis, okay? Because again, like with AI going crazy, y'all, and taking over, it's time for you to learn to use it to actually get paid, but use it in a way that actually makes sense with your life, right? Use it before AI replace your ass and get rid of you on your damn job and you looking crazy, okay? We not worried, we not scared, because we make money in our sleep, okay? All I do is hustle, mom. I'm trying to tell you. That's all I do. Okay. But like I said, everything is linked down below. If y'all don't have any questions, I will see you probably first thing tomorrow. Okay. Hey, is it Carlos? I was talking about helping moms make money online. Are you a mom? Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't mean it like, I don't want to just get off. No, you're a dad. Well, I don't know if you ever heard of digital marketing. It's a great way, regardless if you're a mom, dad, or whatever. I just tend to help a lot of moms, but I've helped everybody. Earning passive income with done for you digital marketing, selling a done for you course that literally shows you A through Z, so you can literally learn while you earn at the same time. That's how I started. I scaled my business to over $300,000 literally within 19 months of reselling the same things over and over and over and over. So it's not about coming out the gate. And honestly, I tell people, if you're a complete beginner, if you don't have any experience with social media, you're not tech savvy, anything like that, it's really, really perfect for you. So if you're interested, let me know. I'll be happy to help you. But all right, y'all, if y'all don't have any questions, thank y'all so much for tuning in to live. Again, everything will be linked down below. There also are payment plans available. So if you're interested in that, just make sure you scroll all the way down. I always try to show it, but y'all, I gotta hurry up and go. But again, if I do have time, I always try to get back on a little bit later. But all right, y'all, I will see y'all on the next one.